Easton's departure is heartbreaking news. I just read that GH is bringing Lucky back, which likely influenced the decision. While Jackson has been iconic as Lucky, his stints are usually short, often under 6 months. It's disappointing that Nicholas returned briefly only for Adam's character to grow on us and then be gone. GH seems to struggle with what to do with its male leads. And Morgan's second one-episode return? Not interested. Michael Easton did great work. It's a shame his character didn't have better chemistry with his leading lady. He was always better with Anna than with Liz. Here's to an emotional episode. I've been wondering what would happen to Violet if Finn left the show. I really hope they keep Jaffiel on. She's a breath of fresh air, despite being younger than most of the cast. She's not only a talented actress, but also an amazing young lady. Michael Easton, we'll all miss you on the show. Hopefully you'll return someday. Until then, God bless. Finn's farewell to his daughter Violet will be heartfelt, and GH fans will bid farewell to Michael Easton, aka Hamilton Finn. This is a real letdown for GH fans. Wishing this incredible actor much success on his next journey. In GH, when plans involve many people, they usually fail. Will Finn leave with his daughter, only for Hayden to swoop in and take her? Or will Finn escape rehab and grab her when she's outside? It's heartbreaking to think about today. Thank you, Michael Easton, for your outstanding portrayal of Dr. Finn over the years on GH. We'll miss you and Finn. Once again, Valentini is parting ways with another talented actor, while Burton returns and dominates the screen time. Thank you, Michael Easton, for your decade on GH and your work on One Life to Live. You'll be remembered. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. On the other hand, after today's episode, it's clear that Sam is growing tired of her safe, perfect life and yearns for the danger that Jason embodies. Her insistence on keeping Danny away from Jason may backfire, potentially costing her custody of her son, especially as Danny seems drawn towards Jason and could end up living with him soon. Sam's lingering feelings for Jason are unmistakable. They're written all over her face. I predict Dante will gracefully step aside so that Danny can reunite with his parents. Violet's performance today was incredibly genuine and heart-wrenching. Those tears streaming down her sweet face, coupled with the dialogue, were truly moving. It must have been difficult for the crew to keep it together. The family dynamic between Gregory, Finn, Violet, Chase, and Brooklyn was a joy to watch, and it's saddening to see it come to an end. There were undoubtedly more stories that could have been explored there. It's going to be a somber episode with little Violet saying goodbye to her daddy, especially knowing Michael Easton is leaving the show. His soft, husky voice and compelling portrayal have been a standout during this storyline. Hopefully, he'll return one day. The scenes between Michael Easton as Dr. Hamilton Finn and Jaffiel Love as Violet Finn on General Hospital are sure to be incredibly heartbreaking and emotional. I'm saddened to hear Easton is leaving GH. He's done exceptional work as Hamilton and previously as Dr. Silas Clay. He'll be missed, and I wish him all the best in his future endeavors. Carly seems to be causing more trouble as usual. It's sad to see Finn go, especially considering they haven't given his character much outside of his recent storyline and his father's passing. Hopefully, they'll bring him back later in the year, respecting the arc of his rehabilitation and his absence. However, Tracy, Chase, and Brooklyn will undoubtedly take excellent care of Violet. Michael Easton has portrayed Finn exceptionally well, though I wish the writers had chosen a different storyline for him instead of turning him into an alcoholic. It's heartening that Finn is seeking help with a 90-day rehab stint, likely marking his departure from the show. Violet's plea to go with her dad was heart-wrenching, and I sincerely hope Finn returns after completing rehab. Anna seems conflicted due to lingering feelings for Valentine, possibly impacting her judgment despite her intentions to take him down as she promised Jason. There's speculation that Sam may have already confided in Carly, despite Dante's secrecy. I hope GH submits Michael Easton's recent performance for an Emmy. His portrayal certainly deserves recognition, as does Jophiel Love's exceptional talent. Even though the Young Actor category has been discontinued, Jophiel should be considered for Supporting Actress for her remarkable performance. While Jophiel Love, Violet, is absolutely adorable, the purpose of her staying on without Finn isn't entirely clear. It's also puzzling why she isn't with Elizabeth, who is her guardian and aunt. Perhaps they should have explored Finn moving on with Violet. Sonny's recent behavior has been more rational, and he hasn't shown signs of drinking. It's possible his medication was initially too high, and adjusting it has balanced things out. Jocelyn finally admitting she doesn't want anything bad to happen to him is a positive development, but I hope this doesn't mean Ava's departure is imminent, as she has been a standout recently. Jophiel Love's performance over the past weeks on GH deserves recognition with a Daytime Emmy submission. She has displayed brilliant acting skills, evoking genuine emotions and capturing viewers' hearts, a remarkable feat for a young actor in soap operas. Additionally, it's disappointing if GH let go of Michael Easton, a talented actor. Whether he left on his own or not, losing him to bring back other actors might not be the best choice. Easton has proven himself as a wonderful actor, and it's a shame that they only gave him a deep storyline after his departure. As a longtime viewer, I agree that GH should value its actors more and provide compelling storylines that engage the audience. Bringing back cliffhangers and stronger, historically grounded storylines could help the show regain its strength. In today's episode, Danny seems frustrated with Sam's obsession with Jason and Danny, especially her indecisiveness about their roles in Danny's life. It's clear that Jason has taken on a significant paternal role, and Sam needs to come to terms with who Jason is instead of dwelling on it. During Finn's time in rehab, I believe Violet will thrive with the Quartermaines. They may introduce a new actor to play Hamilton Finn, and while Violet loves her father dearly, she'll likely feel torn between her loyalty to him and her growing bond with the Quartermaine family. As for why Easton is leaving, it's unclear if it's related to Jonathan Jackson's return or freeing up Elizabeth for JJ. The inconsistency with certain actors' appearances, like Rebecca Herbst or Maurice Benard, and the tendency to abandon promising storylines for other actors or reasons, often frustrates viewers like myself, leading to less engagement with the show. Regarding Christina, I'm unsure about the specifics of her storyline with Molly and TJ. If she's carrying her and TJ's biological child, it would indeed be an unexpected twist. The writer's decisions sometimes leave viewers questioning their choices, hoping for clarity and consistency in the storytelling. Moreover, it was a refreshing change to see Chase and Finn have a meaningful conversation instead of a heated argument, especially considering Michael Easton's departure from the show. The question remains whether we'll eventually lose Violet and Chase, or if Finn will return after rehab with a recast. Their scenes today are bound to be emotional, and I'm sure many fans will be moved to tears. The growing tension between Cody and Sasha in Mac's presence could lead to suspicion, potentially revealing Cody's true identity as Mac's son. Ava's fight for custody seems unnecessary given Sonny's past willingness to share custody with her. Christina's decision to petition for TJ's rights over Molly's baby adds another layer of complexity, especially given their family ties through Sonny. It'll be interesting to see how this unfolds in court. Chase still having his apartment despite living on the Quartermaine estate with Brooke Lynn raises logistical questions that GA should address for clarity. Many viewers feel Hayden should return to take responsibility for her daughter rather than saddling Chase with additional responsibilities. The storyline involving Finn's alcoholism and potential loss of custody over Violet has sparked controversy among fans, who argue that it's unrealistic and unfair to Finn's character. They believe GH should have allowed him to grieve his father's death with his daughter rather than abruptly writing him off. There's frustration over the show's decision to let go of beloved characters like Finn while retaining less popular ones. GH would benefit from reassessing its storyline choices and character developments to maintain viewer engagement and authenticity. On the other hand, it seems like Spinelli's character has been used to echo Jason's justifications, which some viewers find repetitive and unconvincing. The writer's attempts to justify Jason's absence for 2 years by having other characters parrot his reasons can come across as awkward and unoriginal. Carly's point about Jake and Danny not being less important than Donna resonates, highlighting the disparity in how the show treats parental responsibilities. The FBI having incriminating evidence only against Carly at the meeting seems implausible, given the presence of other mobsters. This oversight adds to the storyline's credibility issues. There's a perception among some viewers that GH writers prioritize mothers over fathers, suggesting that fathers are seen as less essential. This narrative preference contrasts with real-life situations where both parents' presence and influence are crucial. Spinelli's unwavering support for Jason, despite his flaws, reflects his character's loyalty, but it also raises questions about critical thinking and objectivity in their relationship. While Spinelli's devotion to Jason is consistent with his character, some viewers wish he would acknowledge Jason's mistakes and misjudgments more openly. Loving friends doesn't mean excusing all their actions, and recognizing flaws could add depth to their dynamics. Overall, there's a sentiment that G8 could benefit from more nuanced storytelling and character development, particularly when it comes to portraying complex familial relationships and ethical dilemmas. However, in soap operas, when an actor returns to play different characters who are supposed to look alike, the approach can vary. Sometimes, characters do comment on the similarity, acknowledging the actor's previous roles. Other times, the resemblance is ignored, much like with recasts. Michael Easton's case is unique with Finn, Silas, and John McBain, who all share a resemblance due to being played by the same actor. Initially, when John McBain transitioned to Silas due to legal issues, there were subtle acknowledgments of their similarity, such as characters remarking on the resemblance. However, it wasn't as prominently featured as in other soap opera plots involving identical characters. When Finn was introduced after Silas's departure, there were likely lighthearted nods to the resemblance without making it a major storyline. Comments from characters, like Sam noting the familiarity in appearance, might have been used to acknowledge the connection between the characters portrayed by Michael Easton. Soap operas often navigate such complexities with a mix of acknowledgement and moving forward with the new character storyline, blending continuity with fresh narratives. Additionally, it sounds like you have a strong appreciation for the dramatic and climactic storylines that GH and similar shows used to deliver. The 2004 to 2008 era indeed featured some intense and memorable plots that kept viewers hooked with their high stakes and intricate character dynamics. Your sentiment about current GH storylines feeling more surface level and lacking in climactic moments is shared by many fans. The expectation for soap operas, despite their inherent melodrama, is that they build towards significant events that resonate with viewers. It's understandable to feel disappointed when storylines build up, but then don't deliver the impactful climaxes or resolutions you anticipate. For example, the handling of Finn's storyline, where his struggles with addiction could have led to more dramatic consequences or revelations, seems to have missed the mark for you. Similarly, romance and scandalous plots like Drew and Nina's affair or Ava's medication tampering could potentially offer more depth and fallout, enhancing the drama and character dynamics. Your desire for more engaging, well-developed story arcs that build tension and deliver satisfying climaxes reflects a longing for the kind of storytelling that made you a fan in the first place. Many viewers share your sentiments, hoping for a return to the gripping narratives that made GH stand out in its heyday. Moreover, it's clear you have a deep history with General Hospital and a strong attachment to its classic eras and characters. Many longtime viewers like yourself have expressed concerns about the show's recent direction and its attempts to appeal to younger demographics. The shifts in storytelling, including rewriting history and unresolved plotlines, can be frustrating for viewers who appreciate the show's continuity and depth. You mentioned several characters whose stories seem unresolved or sidelined, like Taggart, Ms. Wu, Cyrus, Brad, Liesel, Marshall, and Stella. This lack of closure can leave viewers feeling disconnected from ongoing narratives. The return of past actors like Jonathan Jackson and Brian Craig, albeit briefly, alongside Steve Burton's comeback, reflects efforts to boost ratings by tapping into nostalgia and fan favorites. The decline in traditional daytime TV viewership has indeed been influenced by changing lifestyles and the rise of streaming platforms like Hulu. While GH and other soaps adapt to these shifts, it's important to consider how viewership on streaming services might impact overall ratings and strategies for attracting viewers. Your analogy of GH being like Barnes and Noble in an Amazon world captures the challenge faced by traditional TV formats in today's media landscape. Many viewers, like yourself, remain loyal despite changes, drawn by the show's long-standing characters and complex storylines. Your perspective highlights the ongoing tension between honoring soap opera traditions and adapting to modern viewing habits. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.